Thank you, Jeffrey. You see, originally all dogs were considered mutts, but this changed in the 19th century. But dogs have been bred since the dawn of man, way back to before time could be recorded. We're going to go way back in time. However, it was recorded as early as 500 BC, and it couldn't be stated better than in this statement. Findings may help explain why domesticated dogs, in the first place, to put them to work, which is why we had selective breeding. Now, what do we mean by selective breeding versus mutts? Well, a mutt is anything that is a mix between two dogs, such as a German Shepherd and a Pit Bull. It's just a mixture, which is why it's a mutt. It's not anything specific or selective. However, selective breeding is exactly that. It's breeding selective for specific traits, such as muscle or color, which led to other terms which would be described, such as a purebred and a pedigree. Now, a purebred is a pure breed of the dog, such as two Dobermans breeding, or two German Shepherds, or two Pit Bulls. Pure blood from the same breed, which is why it's a purebred, because they're bred pure. A pedigree is similar in the fact that it means there is a purebred lineage, such as, for example, two Dobermans, Vader and Emma. They had puppies, and now those puppies had puppies. So now you have a family tree. It's basically keeping it within the family, sort of like incest, but not because they're animals. Now, selective breeding of dogs was established to breed and achieve a certain look and task superiority, such as the superior guard and aggression of Dobermans, and the wrinkles in a bulldog's face, which is used to allow for a firm grip while allowing the blood to flow through the wrinkles so they can breathe, or the herding ability of the German Shepherd because of the loud bark and the pointed tail and the pointed body, or of course the Rottweiler, which is dated back to around 500 BC as well, to help the Romans herd their animals and to attack soldiers because it's such a giant, intimidating animal. For example, Carl Friedrich Louis Dobermann was a tax collector sometime around the late 1800s. We're going to go around latter. He wanted a dog that would intimidate his kinsfolk, as, he's a person that not many people like because he's got to go get money from them. And he also wanted the dog to be able to protect him in case some unruly customers tried to not pay, or they tried to attack him and tell him to leave their residence. Because, of course, he had to collect for the city, and nobody likes collecting money. So he mixed a combination of several breeds, selective breeding, such as the Bucerin, the German Pinscher, and the Rottweiler, which is probably where he got the name Doberman Pinscher, and the Weimaraner. And now, if you look at those specific breeds, such as the Rottweiler, you see the color of the Doberman, but it's more muscly and not as thin and sleek. And if you look at the Weimaraner, it's the Doberman, but it doesn't have the color. It's just got the thin coat. Now, there's also professional breeding of dogs, which was started by various kennel clubs in the 19th century to set a standard. The Kennel Club was founded on April 4th, 1873 by S.E. Shirley and 12 other gentlemen. They wanted to have a consistent set of rules for governing the popular new activities of dog showing and field trials, such as dogs running through holes and doing entertainment. This was the first national kennel club in the world at the present time. Fast forward a couple of years, not too long, in 1884, the AKC, the American Kennel Club, and still the most recognized symbol of dog breeding, was established to breed lineage and have professional standards for dog breeding, such as height and body ratios. For example, the Doberman was the first registered with the American Kennel Club around the 1908. Now I'm going to pass it over to Katrina because, however, selective breeding does have specific traits. It's not without consequences, such as genetic disease and other things that could come of it.